Hello and welcome to episode number 16 of this latest Spire tutorial series. Today we are going to implement the automatic targeting. We will also have a manual targeting with a target arrow, but that's something for another episode. There is also a small bug in our card system. We are going to fix that as well. We have quite a few things to do, so let's go. First of all, let's create a new script in the models folder, the target mode script. This will be an abstract class and will have the abstract method getTargets. Each implementation of this abstract class will be then responsible for providing the correct targets. The class also needs a system serializable attribute at the top. We then create a target mode folder in our scripts folder and create two target modes. The all enemies target mode and the random enemy target mode. TM, short for target mode. Both will inherit from the target mode class. The all enemies target mode will just return a list of all enemies. The random enemy target mode will take a random enemy and return that enemy inside the list. We need the list as a wrapper because we want to have an uniform output with this getTargets method, so we always want to return a list here. Oh, and I forgot one thing. We also can create a no target mode. It's not needed, but I find it cleaner this way. For cards that have no target mode, like card draw cards, we will use this one. This will just return a null. Next, we go into our card data script. Here we will change the list of effects to a single effect, the manual target effect. Every card can have one effect that will have manual targeting with a target arrow. We will implement the functionality around this in the next video, but let's still already include it here. We then also will need a wrapper for all our other effects. Inside the models folder, we will create this wrapper and call it AutoTargetEffect. The wrapper will hold a target mode and an effect. Here you have to make sure to use the serialized reference attribute and also the SR attribute from the SR package, so that both fields are shown in the inspector. Back in the card data, we now can have a list of auto-target effects. So, each card can have one effect where you pick a target and can also have multiple other effects where the target is selected automatically. In the card script, we also have to make similar changes. So we will also have one manual target effect and a list of auto-target effects. In the card system, we have to adjust the play card performer so that it uses our auto-target effects. Inside the for each loop, we can then also get the target from the target mode. And we now have to pass those targets to the perform effect game action. For this, we also have to adjust the perform effect game action. It will now also receive a list of targets, and we will save this list as a new list to our property. Oh, and we also need to have a check if the targets lists that we have received is null, because if it's null from the no target mode, we just have to set the property to null. Back in the card system, we now can pass the targets to the perform effect game action. Now in the effect class, we also have to add a parameter to the getGameAction method. The parameter we need is the list of targets. In the implementation for the deal damage effect, we now have the targets as a parameter And therefore we can delete the line here where we get all enemies. In the draw cards effect implementation, we also have the parameter now, but we won't use it, and that's totally fine. In the effect system, we now pass the targets from the perform effect game action to the get game action method. Now in Unity, we have to adjust our card data. For the arrow rain, you now see that we have the manual target effect and the auto target effect. The manual target effect will be empty for now. In the other effects list, we now can add our effects. As target mode, we can now, for example, pick the random enemy target mode and then also the deal damage effect. In the draw card data, we pick the no target mode and the draw card effect. Let's test it now. When we play a draw card, we draw cards. Here we don't use any target mode. When we play an arrow rain now, we damage a random enemy. Great. If we now change the target mode for the arrow rain effect to all enemies and hit play, we can see that it now damages all enemies. So our auto-targeting system is working now. Mentioned in the beginning, we have a small bug from a previous video in the card system, so let's fix that here as well. The bug is that when you try to draw cards during your turn, the card deck is not refilled correctly with the cards in the discard pile. This is because we do not add the cards to the discard pile at the correct place. In the card system's discard all cards performer, we have to remove the discard pile.add card line and add it to the discard card method like this. Now everything should work correctly. In play mode, you can see now that the card deck is refilled correctly and you can draw cards. In the next episode, we will start implementing the manual targeting system. If you have enjoyed this video, consider to subscribe and leave a like, it helps me a lot. Thank you for watching and see you next time.